against J.J. Watt and the Houston Texans. This one is driving Caldwell back almost through the end zone, so the Broncos will take over 1st and 10 on their 20. First look of the season tonight on 1st and 10 from the 20. Ball's got it. He's out to about the 23-yard line. Running backs and wide receivers, the veteran crew right there. Emmanuel Sanders looking to get his first catch of the season. Manning throws the ball and balls to the 30-yard line. That's enough for a first down. Playing at a fast pace. 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Peyton to throw again. It's the screen. It's the ball. He's got room. He's across the 35. A flag is down as Whitney Merciless again made the tackle. Flag down at the 34 after an 8-yard pickup.
John Fox described it as give him a little taste. They're giving him a lot of taste.
Illegal hands to the face. Defense, number 56. That 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. Automatic first down.
A.J. Boyer, a second-year man from Central Florida. He's number 34. He'll be in there. Ball's got it across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. Through the gyrations and changing the play at the line. It's a screen out the ball. He's into Houston territory at the 48. Position, it's 3rd and 1. Ronnie Hillman's got it, and he's got a first down. Inside the 40 to the Houston 39, where Chris Clemens made the tackle. It's a first down for Denver. 1st and 10 from the 38. Hillman this time, not as much room, and down he goes. Brian Cushing made the hit.
Clowney and Brian Cushing on the same defense. You've got something.
On 2nd down, Manning to throw. With time, he's looking for Julius Thomas. Thomas inside the 25 down to the Houston 24. First down for Denver at the 24. Peyton gets it out quickly to Emmanuel Sanders. Makes one man miss. Gets down to the 16 before he's wrestled down after spending the first part of his career with the Steelers. The handoff is to Monte Ball. He's inside the 15 to about the 13.
Preseason.
Very impressive opening drive. The Broncos are 1st and 10 from the 13. Here comes the pressure, and down goes Peyton. Sacked at the 20. And we don't see that often.
Matthews is going to come around on a stunt, working against Chris Clark, the right tackle. Beats Clark to the inside, and Peyton Manning.
Jadeveon Clowney will not play tonight. He was fun to watch in those practices. Here's Monte Ball inside the 19 down to about the 16. Monte Ball is flanked out to the left. Manning goes over the middle of the ball. He's got it, but he's down at the 15 for a very short gain. Brandon Harris, good open field tackle, and that'll bring on Matt Prater. How effective Matt Prater was. From 32 yards out to give the Broncos the lead. And that kick somehow got through.
Wasn't pretty, but it's good.
It counts all the same. Mike Thomas deep for Houston. This kick coming back 9 yards deep, and Thomas making the right call. The veteran quarterback brings out the Texans from the shotgun on 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick steps up. It's incomplete. He was going for Andre Johnson. Bradley Roby 10 from the 20. Fitzpatrick again. Again, it's Andre Johnson, and a good open field tackle by Roby out at the 29. Grimes is the running back. Fitzpatrick to throw again, and it's caught. Boy, it's going to depend where they mark it. It's maybe right on the 30. From the 30, here's the handoff to Grimes out to the 32, where Sylvester Williams, big number 92, makes the tackle. Here comes the pressure. He gets it to Johnson. Johnson to about the 38, where Brandon Marshall had him wrapped up. It'll be 3rd and short. Fitzpatrick again in the shotgun. And he's got a first down. Fitzpatrick, 10 years in the league, out of Harvard. Here comes the rush, and Von Miller got a hand on it and nearly picked it off. 2nd and 10, the ball on the 42. The handoff out across the 45. Right over the middle, he's got Martin, but he's wrapped up short of the 50. Number 19, Isaiah Burse is deep. Now that Jordan Norwood has been injured, Burse has an opportunity to win this job. He calls for and makes the fair catch at the 11.
Good football player. You lose Eric Decker, not bad to get a guy with the talent of Emmanuel Sanders.
And on 1st down, Manning has Emmanuel Sanders out to the 28-yard line.
The only way you can get better is to have those reps in game action.
Peyton going down the sideline for Sanders. It's incomplete. Here's the quick pass. It did not work. Wes Welker could not hang on. Demarius Thomas and Welker to the bottom. And now we've got whistles on a flag. First flag of the night. Actually, the second flag of the night.
False start. Offense. Number 88. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Going to correct itself prior to the regular season.
Denver 3rd and 15 from the 23. Peyton pumps, throws the screen to Hillman, makes one man miss. Finally run out of bounds at the 27. 40 to go in this first quarter. Denver out in front 3-0. This one not a real deep punt. Mike Thomas lets it bounce.
They've seen enough. I think it's smart.
Ryan Fitzpatrick hands it off to Alfred Blue. He trips and goes down at the 45 for no gain. Williams all in the ball game on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick trying to hit Andre Johnson, but it was over his head. It'll be 3rd and 1. They went with Jadeveon Clowney, which will turn out to be a great pick. On 3rd down, here comes the rush. Fitzpatrick rolls out and throws it away. It was over the head of DeAndre Hopkins. Chris Boswell, a rookie punter, in for the veteran Shane Leckler, will punt to Isaiah Burse, who will try to bring this one back, and he is knocked down immediately for no gain.
Him to get hit coming off that appendectomy.
Peyton Manning out for his 3rd series. The handoff is to Hillman. Nice little run. He's out to about the 17. Starters are still in there for Denver. The handoff to Hillman. He's hit, breaks a tackle, gets out to the 20, and that's as far as he'll go. It'll be 3rd and about 1.
Play action pass. A lot easier at 3rd and 1 than it is at 3rd and 15.
Here's the handoff to Hillman up the middle. He's got enough for a 1st down.
Back a little bigger this year and showing it falling forward on the field.
On 1st and 10, Peyton to throw right over the middle. It's complete to Emmanuel Sanders. Here's the handoff to Hillman. He's got a 1st down.
Teams that don't have all their players out there. We've got a long way to go, fellas, and when the Texans had the better of them in practice, he took it as an opportunity.
Peyton going down the sidelines for Demarius Thomas in the first 2 games. Manning, play action with time, and it's intercepted by A.J. Boye. Houston has it 1st and 10 from their own 42. Their starter's still on the field. Here's Grimes with the football. He's out to about midfield. Brandon Marshall hit him first, but Grimes ran hard and got it out to 50 for a gain of 7.
Catches, I'd say not so fast.
Everybody would love to have a receiver like Andre Johnson. On 2nd down, Fitzpatrick with a nice completion to Grimes, and Grimes slips through the secondary and gets inside the Denver 30.
Irving, you're going to see at the end of this play, he's going to learn that if you're going to go, you better reach with that left hand, because when you reach with the right hand, the outside hand, you can't secure the tackle. So coaches always tell you, you're going to go with that outside hand, you better make the play. He didn't, and the Broncos played.
Across midfield for the first time tonight. Play action. Fitzpatrick throws to the tight end to Golowitz. He's down inside the 15. That'll be enough.
As you're seeing 2 tired teams out here, their legs aren't quite underneath them tonight.
Handoff to Grimes. He bounces outside, inside the 10, down to the 5. Aqib Talib and Marshall run him out.
And the competition kicks in.
Yeah, more intense. 2nd and 1 from the 5. Fitzpatrick wants to throw for it into the end zone over the head of Fedorowicz. Nate Irving was there on the coverage. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. Offense. Number 70. 15-yard penalty. Replay, 2nd down.
Fitzpatrick goes right over the middle. It's inside the 10, down to the 8, where DeAndre Hopkins makes the tackle. TJ Ward inside the Denver 10, trying to take their first lead of the night. Fitzpatrick looking. He's got Andre Johnson. Great hit by Bradley Roby. Johnson's down at the 4. It'll all depend where they spot it. 4th and 1, the Texans will go for it. The handoff to Blue. He's got a first down. He's all the way down to the 1. Grimes back as the running back. He's got it. Cuts inside, and he's down to the goal line. And it's a touchdown.
See Raheem Moore flash into your screen at the end, but Grimes does enough. And sure enough, the ball is across.
Brennan Clay and Omar Bolden deep in the end zone to take the kick, which goes in and out of the end zone, so Denver will take over. Sanders, Welker, Caldwell, and Thomas, the wide receivers. Hillman's got it, and he's knocked down for a loss. Loss of a yard. Down 7-3, 2nd and 11. Peyton with time. Throws it out to Julius Thomas. Ridden out of bounds at the 25. It'll be 3rd and 5. Kareem Jackson
is to catch the football.
3rd and a long 4 from the 26. Manning gets rid of it. And it's Julius Thomas. Minutes to go in the first half. Houston leads 7-3. Denver with a 1st and 10 from their own 33. Manning has time. And he's got Andre Caldwell across the 40.
Illegal contact. Defense, number 34. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
It's A.J. Boye.
It's the referees. You got to do your work at the line of scrimmage.
Okay, Peyton sets up a screen. It's not going to work. C.J. Anderson thrown for a loss. Pass is complete to Wes Welker. Pickup of 6. Before he was brought down by Tarpinian from the 45. Manning right over the middle to Welker for a first down into Houston territory at the 39, where Tarpinian wrapped him up, but it's a first down for Denver.
And those empty seams, and Peyton Manning so accurate in getting him the football.
1st and 10 from the 39. Here's the handoff to Anderson across the 35.
Good as anybody in this league.
2nd and 5. Here's the handoff up the middle, a big hole for C.J. Anderson. He's got a first down all the way down. First team offense still on the field. Manning to throw. Looking for Welker. Broken up by Swearinger. He's a second-year guy. They like him. The handoff goes to Ronnie Hillman. A flag is down right about in the area where Orlando Franklin was. We'll see what the call is.
10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Anderson back in the game. Manning dumps it out to Julius Thomas. That's a really nice open field tackle by Kareem Jackson, the left corner.
I've seen with Ryan Clady. You just wonder in the Super Bowl how different of a game if you have number 78 on that left.
On 3rd and 17, Manning was looking for Emmanuel Sanders, but the corner had safety help and looking to cut into this Houston lead. And that kick is no good. He missed it wide left, so a knuckleball and a miss. For Houston, from their own 38, Fitzpatrick still the quarterback. Throws incomplete, was looking for DeAndre Hopkins.
Out and Chris Harris out. He's making the most of it tonight.
Broncos first team offense and defense playing this first half. Jonathan Grimes has it. He's across the 40 to the 41 where Quentin Carter and TJ Ward. Patrick, the quarterback. Here comes the pressure. Fitzpatrick, a flag down will run. He's out to the 46, but a flag back at the 28. And this one will come back. Malik Jackson may have been held.
Holding. Offense, number 69. That penalty declined. The result of the play is 4th down.
He was a veteran guy. He'd been around, and Isaiah Burse has a chance. He's had one fair catch and one return for no yardage. This one he'll let bounce. Takes it on a bounce at the 8, and down he goes. Hit down immediately. Yeah, it looked like a regular pattern, a little down and out in the sideline. Tackle, and down he goes. Manning on first down. Has Andre Caldwell out to the 15. Good drill. Manning over the middle. Incomplete, was looking for Caldwell. Caldwell thought he was interfered, and a late flag comes down on Brendan Harris.
We're going to get Brendan Harris for PI, but that's a football that Caldwell has to catch.
Pass interference. Defense, number 26. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Tip, and that restricts his movement. But Peyton expects you to make those plays. He needs to.
1st and 10. Peyton looking up the middle. He's going over the top for Emmanuel Sanders. Sanders inside the 10. Touchdown. 67 yards to Emmanuel Sanders.
How they're going to make up for it? Well, how about this? And what a ball by Peyton Manning. Throwing it on the money, down the field, over the head of the safety. Emmanuel Sanders does the rest.
That Prater's kick just does get in there.
And that looked anything but listless.
Keyshawn Martin deep for Houston. He's got it across the 20 out to about the 22. Corey Nelson was there along with LJ Fort. Fitzpatrick still in the game. Grimes the running back on 1st and 10. He looks over the middle, nearly intercepted. Bradley Roby cut in front of DeAndre Hopkins and nearly picked it off. Harris will be the starter when the season starts, but Roby will get plenty of work in the nickel and dime. 2nd down. The throw is complete to the tight end Graham, where he's touched down by TJ Ward, and
that allows them to put him in that slot.
3rd and 10. Fitzpatrick dumps it out to Hopkins. He's across the 25, out to the 28. He'll take the punt from Chris Boswell, the rookie from Rice. Kind of a line drive punt. This can be returned from the 25. Makes the first man miss, gets out to the 35, where he's bumped out with 32 seconds to go.
Which with his leg, you don't have to get very far.
Welker and Caldwell top of the screen. Peyton looks that way, throws to Welker across the 45 to the 47. Tarpinian. Peyton again, over the middle. Again, it's Welker. Survives the hit by Swearinger, and there's a flag that'll stop the clock and move the Broncos 15 yards closer.
You're always worried
Personal
with
foul. Defense. Hit to the head of the opposing player. That 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the spot. 1st down.
You're always worried with Wes Welker in these situations because he's had a history of concussions. Swearinger says, look, I did it with my shoulder. The league doesn't care anymore. Anything goes to above the head and neck area, they're going to call that a personal foul. The officials all over it.
We'll try to get your report. Hopefully everything's okay. 10 seconds to go. Peyton looks, throws deep, looking for Sanders! Touchdown! Are you kidding? And Sanders with a mile-high salute And there's a flag down on the 3-yard line. It may be a post-play penalty.
After the touchdown, unsportsmanlike conduct, offense number 18 with a taunt. That penalty will be added to the kickoff.
We may be looking at a first.
Yeah, I think this might be a first, but you know what it was? It was DJ Swearinger, who he saw hit Wes Welker the play before, and we had talked about he had talked all week out of practice, and Peyton went and let DJ Swearinger have it.
Great throw and just a tremendous catch. What a coming out party for Emmanuel Sanders.
Got him with the double move, and Emmanuel Sanders showing the ability to be a deep threat. Remember, every scoring play is reviewed in the league these days, and they're going to take a close look to see if he did indeed bring that ball in. At times, the defensive player can't do much.
The ruling on the field stands. It is a touchdown.
That's the big thing. Hopefully Welker is all right. Prater knocks one through.
Been very sound in the way they've gone about it, and it's a loaded roster. It starts with number 18.
Last 5 seconds of the first half will be run off. And it's been a good last 5 minutes. As Peyton Manning, 21 of 27 for 243, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Did exactly what you talked about, John. They scored quickly and they scored suddenly. Joe Adams deep to take this second half kickoff, and he will down it in the end zone. The Texans will take over 1st and 10. 10-year veteran out of Auburn, number 22. He's in the game and flanked to the right on 1st and 10. Keenan over the middle to Devier Posey.
Enhances his prospects of making the roster.
2nd and 6. We'll get the Broncos second team defense out in a minute. A flag is down as Ronnie Brown takes it across the 25 out to the 27. Marvin Austin making the tackle.
Offside. Defense, number 93. 5-yard penalty. Replay, 2nd down.
That penalty's on Quanterra Smith. Again, it's Brown behind his fullback. He's got a 1st down and more out to the 34 with Tony Carter. The handoff to Brown. Off tackle, not much there. He makes something happen, breaks the tackle, and gets out across the 40. 2nd and 4. Keenum got a 1st down to Posey.
I think they want on the roster, but is there going to be a spot for him? That's what these last couple weeks will tell us.
That's right. You wonder how many they'll carry. There's a 1st down run by Alfred Blue. He's into Denver territory at the 45. David Bruton. Blue is still the running back. He's got it, and he's got a 1st down. Inside the 45, down to the 43. Answered with 14 straight points. Keenan rifles one incomplete from the 43. Keenan played a lot last year for the injured Matt Schaub, who's now in Oakland. He's got a 1st down to his tight end, down to the 30. McCray makes the tackle. Got most of them out except for Wes Welker healthy. 1st and 10 from the 30. Keenan with time dumps it out incomplete off the hands of Ronnie Brown. Laurenti McCray was there on the coverage. There is a flag down at the Denver 21.
Pass interference. Offense, number 17. 10-yard penalty. Replay, 1st down.
Yes, sir.
1st and 20 from the 40. Here's a screen to Brown. And I'll tell you what, Laurenti field for Keenum. Broncos trying to pressure with 4. Keenum throws, it's complete to about the 40 to Posey. Houston 2 of 7 on 3rd down. Keenum with time, fires it over the middle. It's complete to the tight end Griffin right at the 1st down marker. It'll be close. Alfred Blue back in the game. He's got it. And a second effort will give him a first down. He's inside the 15, down to the 12. First and 10. Ball's down inside the 15. Keenum has Griffin down to the 8. He's got it. Off tackle. Down to the 5. A flag is down. Omar Bolden made the tackle, but there was a flag down.
Illegal hands to the face. Defense, number 47. That penalty will be half of the distance added to the end of the run and an automatic first down.
That's Corey Nelson, their 7th-round draft pick. First and goal from the 3. Blue, the running back. He's got it right up the middle. Bounces outside, nowhere to go, and down he goes to the 7. A loss of 4. Will Precheck was there to make sure he didn't get up. Second and goal from the 6. 14th play of the drive. Keenum looks in the end zone, throws incomplete. Keyshawn Martin was hog-tied by Lamine Barrow. Ronnie Brown back in the game. He's always been good in this area of the field. Incomplete. The closest man to the ball was David Bruton. Randy Bullock is on. 24-yard kick is up, and it is good.
Get going fast, yeah. It's explosive, you know, and I think that we did get off to a slow start, but it was really good to see Emmanuel get going and make those big plays. So it's one of those. It's fun to see the offense be that explosive. Now it's just a matter of getting him playing time. I think that we've seen the last 2 weeks that he's been playing that he's really come a long way. So now it's just getting him some experience.
He hands it off to C.J. Anderson, about 9. Osweiler in the gun. With time, over the middle, incomplete. Cody Latimer, one of John's picks, had it and dropped it.
Jay Ward. But toughness was an emphasis, and we've seen it on the field this preseason.
We really have. I think it's especially with the mentality. And I think not only the toughness, people want to think physical toughness, but also the mental toughness.
Aqib Talib has looked very good. So everybody seems to be showing very well.
They really have, and you know what, Ron? They've all fit in very, very well too, because of the type of people they are, which is important too. So I think they're very competitive, and I think that's when you look at great players.
They start at their own 14. We've got John Elway for a few more minutes. Keenum on first down, nearly intercepted by Marvin Austin. The big fella had his hands on it.
We're going to have to get him on the jugs machine next week.
Second down and 10. Keenum throws to Posey on a little slant. Duke Iheanacho and Tony Carter there on the coverage after a short game.
They can't.
3rd and 5 from the 19. Keenum from the gun. And he's got a man open, but a flag is down.
Holding. Defense, number 31. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
Omar Bolden and Tony Carter are both down. The penalty was on Omar Bolden.
A little bit.
Jordan Sullen and Jerome Murphy, 42 and 45 in the game as Ronnie Brown takes the handoff out to the 35 to the 36. Marvin Austin wraps him up there.
Here.
I think he convinces a lot of people it's a good spot. Keenum with time, over the middle, incomplete. Posey was the intended receiver. A number of Broncos, Iheanacho. Keenum's got time, steps up, drops it out to Ronnie Brown. Got a first down across the 45 to the 46. A flag down on the Broncos side of the 50.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both on the defense. Holding defense number 47, that penalty is declined. Holding defense number 45, that penalty is also declined. The result of the play is a first down.
Paramount. Excellent football player for a long time.
Ronnie Brown has it just shy of midfield. Keenum getting rushed by Jarrell Harris and throws it away.
Last couple of years.
3rd down and 7. Blue is in the backfield. Keenum to throw. Here comes the rush, and down goes Keenum. Quanterus Smith along with Siona Fua. First sack of the night for the Broncos.
Really credit this to Quanterra Smith, making Keenum step up in the pocket, and then Quanterra Smith comes underneath. The nice instinct to know where Keenum's going to end up from Quanterra Smith. He needs to finish plays, and it's a good sign that he's doing that.
Boswell will punt to Isaiah Burse from his 15. Makes a man miss across the 30 out to the 34. A good return by Burse of 18 yards. In the game, number 40 for the first time. 1st and 10 from the 32. Play action. Osweiler rolling, throwing, and it's intercepted by number 35 for Houston. That's Eddie Pleasant. Case Keenum, who has looked good here in the second half. Hands it off to Blue, and there is nothing there. Corey Nelson along with Marvin Austin. Shaquille Barrett, the rookie from CSU, in the game for Denver. Keenum to throw. Here comes the rush. Gets it off. Incomplete.
A long shot to be sure, but you never know.
3rd and 11. The handoff will not go anywhere. Isaiah Burse back again. He's had a couple of good returns. This one he calls for the fair catch at the 10, and he makes it. The same Houston Texans. 1st and 10 from the 12. Juwan Thompson bullying his way out to about the 18-yard line.
I'd say he's in midseason for him.
I'd say he'll take next Thursday night off.
What do you think?
Here's Thompson again. Across the 20 to about the 21.
Familiar with Peyton. He's been tested. He's smart. He can do the pass protection. Lot to like about the young man.
Thompson's got it out to the 25, about to the 27, where Broncos' second-team offensive line in there as well. Brock to throw. Over the middle, complete to Latimer out to the 45-yard line. That's enough for a Denver first down. Josh Victorian made the tackle after a 17-yard gain.
Good thought process by Brock Osweiler on that play.
Here's Bibbs from the 45, gain of 5 out to the 50.
He's doing it the right way, running down on kickoffs, making tackles last week, 2 inside the 20 at San Francisco.
Osweiler will keep it himself, and he's got a first down inside the Houston 40. From the 40. And we have a whistle and a flag back in the Denver backfield.
False start. Offense, number 63. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
That calls on Ben Garland. Cameron Moore now the tight end. He goes in motion and comes back. Play action. Here comes the rush. Osweiler gets it away, and it's incomplete. Houston 46, Denver up by 7 here as we play in the 4th quarter. Juwan Thompson breaks a tackle, runs hard down to the Houston 30. The Houston 30. Bibbs back in the game for Thompson. Bibbs has it. Goes outside. Bibbs went out of bounds at the 22, and a flag is down.
Again, the old stiff arm they never used to call.
Personal foul. Face mask. Offense, number 37. A 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Replay, first down.
He's got the wrong number. He meant 35.
Yeah, they aired in the number.
17. Here's Bibbs up the middle. Good power run inside the 30. Down to the 28. 2nd down and 8. It's Bibbs again. Not much there. Down to about the 27. Aptly nicknamed. Osweiler to throw. Steps up over the middle, and it is complete to the Houston 20.
And start another drive. It's not going to be perfect. We saw it with Peyton. Had a pick today, but he comes back and throws 2 touchdowns.
Big hole for Juwan Thompson after Nathan Palmer made that last catch, but a flag is down back at the 17. It's a pickup of 9, but it's coming back.
Holding. Offense, number 63. 10-yard penalty. Replay. First down.
Return position.
I think Rick was the best ever. 1st and 20. Here comes the blitz, the pressure, and Osweiler is down.
Because until you see it in the game, it doesn't really register.
We're under 6 minutes. Osweiler gets rid of it to Benny Fowler. Houston gang tackles him at the 38. Osweiler to Fowler, and Fowler making a big play. He's inside the 20. It's short of a first down, but that one is up, and it is no good. 4:30 to go. They're down by 7. Savage hands it off, and there is just nowhere to go for William Powell, number 33. Stephen Johnson was the first one there
in the second quarter. Wanted to see how the rookie would handle the situation.
He's playing with the third string offense right now. He throws and he's got his man. 7-point lead. Savage to throw. Here comes the rush. He's got his man. On first down from the 38. The handoff goes to Powell. It's across the 45, out to the 46 in that secondary. They're going to keep 9, 10, 11. It just depends. This is Powell again. Not much there this time. It's across the 45. Maybe it's a gain of a yard. 49. Get a first down. Savage down the sideline. Incomplete. Jordan Sullen, number 42, was there on the coverage the preseason. Savage has a first down across the 40 to number 19, Travis Labhart. Savage got his man again down to the 31.
I haven't studied Savage a whole lot, but he passes the eye test. He gets back there. He's got a nice arm.
Boy, good throw right there. Kid a seam, and that's going to be a Houston touchdown to Ryan Griffin. Post route for the tight end. Touchdown, 31 yards.
They're going for two.
There
you always
you go.
go for two in the preseason.
Bill O'Brien, veteran NFL coach, he knows. Go for two. As they've been all night. Savage with time over the middle. He's got it. That two-point conversion is good to Travis Labhart, number 19, and Houston takes an 18-17 lead. Brock Osweiler will get a chance in the 2-minute drill.
Just continues with the impressive throws. That's a tight window. He puts it on the left shoulder right where he needed to. Saw Stephen Johnson, the linebacker, coming his way. Very nice drive by Tom Savage, the rookie out of Pitt.
And they have 2 of their timeouts left. And the kick will go out of the end zone, so the Broncos will take over. Oklahoma in the backfield. It's got Isaiah Burst, Benny Fowler, Osweiler down the sidelines. Incomplete. He was looking for Greg Harden, number 87.
Defensive coordinator in this league.
On second down. Osweiler over the middle. It's incomplete, out of the hands of Brennan Clay. I don't know if he would try it. Mitch Ewald tried the last one. Osweiler. Incomplete. See if Osweiler has a little magic left. And that one's incomplete. He was looking for Benny Fowler. A lot of good things. You may want to copyright that slogan, like Pat Riley with the 3-peat. You know, that might work out for you. I take away, Emmanuel Sanders. What a coming out party. A great new weapon here for Peyton to, put into this arsenal.
No doubt. I think you take away that. It's good that Monte Ball and Von Miller got back on the field, came out unscathed. Good week of preparation for John Fox and the Denver Broncos.
It really was. A lot of good things happened. Bradley Roby, another good game. Yeah. First team offense, first team defense. Really looks good. It was Bradley Roby who's profile is getting a little bit bigger by the week.
He played well, and that starting quarterback for the Broncos didn't have a bad night either.
No, not too bad. That's starting. You always kind of overlook it because you come to expect it.
That's right.